So if you see the lower left-hand corner here behind the glass, this is the Cullen House that we're going to see here shortly. And next to that you have the hospital. That's on Bogashiel Way, where Dr. Carlisle Cullen works. We'll see that after we see Bella's house, which is at the far end over there, on the right end there. That's on K Street, Bella and Charlie's place. Coming this way, you'll see, it says Quileute Valley High School. Have no fear, it's Forks High School. It's the Quileute Valley School District, but it's the home of the Spartans on Spartan Avenue. We'll see Forks High School. This is what I really wanted to show you. This is very close to where we're going to be standing on First Beach down in La Push. And that 160-foot rock island in the background that you see there, that's, a lot of people refer to that as James Island. The Quileutes refer to that as a kalat. Kind of like if you're from Boston and talking about a car lot, it's a car lot. And that translates into top of the rock. Top of the rock. Has a very significant sacred meaning for the Quileutes, which I'll tell you a little bit more about later. But when you hear me talking about a car lot, I'm referring to what a lot of people call James Island. Now it's good news, bad news. It's not the vampire weather, but that's the bad news. The good news, it's going to be a very beautiful day to see a very beautiful place. When you turn that last corner and First Beach coming into view, it's very beautiful. I know it looks like Edward's peeking through that window, and he's right here, but he's just impossibly fast. He's moving back and forth, so pay no attention to Edward, ladies. So this is the Cullen House. We're going to head over to the high school in a second.
I wonder what it's like for the people living here to constantly have a van come up.
I feel slightly paparazzi.
Big plans. She has a former Hollywood set designer that's going to do the interior, knock down walls, and put up some really cool stuff. But I want to wait. I'm going to tease you with that. And I'm going to tell you that a little bit later. Coming up on the left, this is Sully's Burger, home of the Bella Burger. Sold over 5,000 Bella Burgers in about the last 9 months. The power of Twilight right there. The Bella Burger.
I'm sorry, how many burgers did you say? 5,000?
Over 5,000 in like the last 9 months, 8-9 months. On the right-hand side, this is Telecom Park. This is where, on Stephanie Meyer Day, the whole day begins. They're going to have group photos, look-alike contests, booths set up. This is where the whole day starts. Last year, at the end of the day, everybody went down to First Beach. The Quileutes brought in speakers, microphones, generators, and told stories around bonfires. It was really cool.
In La Push, this is Jacob Black's house. And there are some dogs here, but they're sweet puppies. Oh, here he comes. Oh my goodness. It's a sweet puppy.
Okay, here we are on First Beach down in La Push, where Jacob and Bella had their first talk about the cold ones. You have Bella's Cliffs in the distance there from New Moon. Very beautiful day, very mild surf conditions. Have the sea stacks in the water, Akala, the sacred grounds here of the Quileute people.
There's more to Forks than just Twilight, of course. I'm here at the Timber Museum in Forks, and our guide, Diane, has a really interesting story to tell us. Hi.
Hi there. I'm Diane Shostak, and I live here in Forks, and my great-grandfather staked his homestead claim in 1885, and he went into town, into Forks, which was 27 miles away, and he went to get his new cook stove, which was a little cast iron stove, and he carried it on his back to his homestead on the Hoh River, and he met his friend Chris Morganroth on the trail, and Chris said, "John, isn't that a heavy load that you're carrying?" And John said, "No, it's not so much the stove, it's the 50-pound sack of flour in the oven that keeps shifting that makes it a heavy load." And from then on, he was known as the Iron Man of the Hoh, John Hillstock.
Iron Man of the Hoh.